But anyway, we cannot buy anything new, so let's hop on to the next chapter. Continue. Clean the back garden. The garden of Calvin. Hey Doc, I hope you like a challenge, cause I'm pretty sure I got the dirtiest backyard you have ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks, who are both down to their last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pictures in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out of there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside. So please, do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. I'm ready. I remember this level. There is a cat on the thing over there. And man, it's gonna take a while. Funnily enough, my first girlfriend, Florine Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. If you say so. Calvin. With freelance businesses, it's a little like this, right? You get a job, and then the person that gave you the job recommends you to someone else. And so on, so on. Something that people need to understand in job, but in life also, is if someone gives you a favor, you need to give them back one as well. You can't be like, oh, you gave me something, I'm gonna keep it and not give it back. That's not how it works. Don't be an asshole. But that's just the way I see it. Also, is the audio alright, or is it too low? Because I can see it struggles to get to the yellow. So it might be a tiny bit low. Can I raise up only the water a little bit without touching the ding? That's better. I mean, better as it can be, I guess. Is the fence the whole thing, or do I need to clean the poles individually? Because I think that's... oh no, okay. That fence specifically was all one piece. Speaking of One Piece, I've never seen the series. I hear a lot of people talk about it, but it's not my kind of anime, and also it's too long. I used to watch a few episodes back in high school, but I mean, it was alright. Kind of like Dragon Ball, you watch it because it's nice, but you don't seek it out. Also, something that we used to do is do something like this. On cars, oh god. So there will be like a wash me all over the cars. Now it got me wondering if it can get actually this dirty a place. Yeah, I tweaked a little bit the water sounds, and now they only go in the yellow sometimes, which is how it was supposed to be. Also, by the steam, it makes me think it's not only the pressure of the water, but also the heat. Is power wash like hot? Because it sure looks like it. Like I wouldn't want to be power washed if it makes this kind of foam. Also, what's the difference between foam and steam? Oh yeah, I remembered about it, but we'll let the game tell us when the time comes. Nice. Look at those rocks. Do I also need to wash? Okay, the gravel is fine. We also have these at home too, but not colored, it's only black and white. Very rural. Oh, there is also footsteps. They are not mine because I haven't gotten there yet. I know the game tells you which ones you haven't cleaned yet, but at the same time I don't want to run off and do things out of order. Steam is hot evaporation, what I meant, and foam is foam. Like shampoo foam. Like that bubbly thing. Oh, that's dirty. It is truly relaxing. I just wish my voice wasn't sore, so I could blabber a lot more. This is definitely a 7 p.m. game. You're at the end of the day, you hop back on the streaming platform and just talk your head off until it's bedtime. So actually we need to plan next week's streams. There is the Bloodborne run to attempt again for the second one. Obviously I'm not gonna upload all of the attempts because I estimated 10. Now I'm estimating 20 because the first attempt didn't go so well, or at least not as much as I would have hoped. I expected around 20 deaths and instead we got 30, so that's no bueno. The Shadows and Mikolash kicked my ass. They just need to watch out for the elevator glitches. Oh no, the rocks also need to be washed. The no death run seems actually doable. The no heat run... Maybe I lowballed it a little when I said it will take 1 year. It might actually take another decade or something. Because I'm too impatient. Even the Shadows of Yharnam will be easily doable if I just was a little more careful and didn't run all over the place like that. The showing orange feature is really helpful, but it makes my game crash sometimes. Like when we were testing out. So I'll try to use it sparingly. It was the birdhouse that made the game crash. Okay. We're gonna have a lot of money by the end of this. Man, that's a lot of dirt. And I was thinking earlier when I was cleaning my desk that I should actually clean also my room and my kitchen. Like all of the kitchens that I ordered, especially the wrong one. Like I'm gonna show it again. This was the size it was supposed to be. So like a tiny 3 centimeters keychain. It was supposed to be this big, and it arrived like this. It's huge. Look at this guy. It's double what it was supposed to be. So I need to reorder it smaller, because apparently I mistook the size. It wasn't a mistake on their end. It was my damn ass that probably picked 3 inches instead of 3 centimeters. Something went wrong, okay? So these are gonna be labeled as the Gordos, and they will be sold alongside the small ones. And I'm a little worried because I still have 11 keychains to finish by next week, and 3 of them aren't even started, which is the arcane ones. I still need to finish coloring the Stardew ones, and I don't know, I've seen some people do some really cute heart-shaped pins for the Stardew ones, and I'm a little sad I didn't think about it and went with the square ones. But that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna do more of them. How do I get in there? Okay. So yeah, depending on how they perform, I might do more Stardew keychains and pins and whatever. I've been requested to do more mouthwashing keychains, so I'll think about that too. Then there is the mystery Lisa keychain that I'm gonna keep as a surprise. But I'm having trouble figuring out a design that makes you think, oh, that's Lisa, and not a random item. And I cannot figure out how to make it recognizable. Sound of the water is so nice. If only they would let me add more details to it. Keep thinking. Man, this house is dirty. Because the thing is, I didn't want to write a Lisa on top of it because that was dumb. The packaging, I could get very creative with it, which will make it unmistakably Lisa. But once you take it out of the package, it's not gonna be recognizable anymore. So both the package and the keychain has to be very heavily Lisa related. And also I wanted to spend the whole month of April gaming. We can get back drawing in May. I need to rest a bit, let my head relax. Besides, there is nothing urgent to do after May. I just need to get my stickers done by June for the shop anniversary on the 24th. And I didn't even think what to make for dinner today. I had pasta for lunch, so maybe I could have hamburger for dinner. But if that's so, I should have took it out of the fridge an hour ago. Sad. Come on, what's missing? I'm pretty sure the wall didn't bing. Maybe the whole structure bings once it's done. What's up? Do you like bikes? I could do with someone running their thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. No? Florian and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we were on rumbling Mount Rushless, and the pond was the crater. I have no idea how we explained the fish being there, though. A crater? Okay, I don't know if it counted the other wall too. If not, by the end we'll come back here to this little house. Now, how do I get on top of there? Not traditionally, obviously. Is that bird poop? That's so gross. I used to know a friend that once came to school and a bird pooped in her hair. She was understandably upset. Have you ever been pooped on by a bird? Sadly, I can say I have. Like a couple months ago, I was on a bridge. The fucking seagull pooped on my coat. Man. Thankfully, I was going to the gym, so I washed it there, but animal poop stinks so bad. Don't worry, I'm not gonna go into details. It just reminded me of this anecdote. Ta-da! Are you done? Looks clean to me. Moving on to this. All of that and we only got a star. Yeah, we got a bunch more to do. I actually want to split each level into its own episode because I'm not gonna do more in a row for sure. Where is the sun up there? Also remember when I said I wanted to do that let's play of this singing game? I still want to do it, but with a twist. I want to make a little singing character for like the PNG tuber thing, but with the actual mouse doing the thing, like the note that I'm singing, so that it will be super cute. And maybe by the time they are done, I get over my shyness of having to sing. I could never do it in front of a camera, I'm sorry. But sometimes I think I have a nice voice, so I want to put it to test. And if not, I'll just delete everything. So we are gonna do like the O, the A, the E, the E, and the U. Also because I played the demo of that game like 5 years ago and it was really good. It was like a world where there is no music and you have to sing to travel across places and meet an owl and do things for him. The demo was really short, so I don't know what the actual story became. But the premise was really good. Like at the end of it, there was this space with all the planets aligning with the notes. If you had played Grace, it looks a lot like it. Like the vibe. Also, as a little reminder, let's not play Powerwash Simulator last, because by the time we get to it, my voice is gonna be gone. I'm also still a little sick. My fever never really left me. So, yeah. I will have to rest over the weekend. Shuffle a bit around cleaning, but not doing anything particularly tiring. This is gonna be hard to clean. Also, we used to have one of these. The only difference is that it was made of metal. Then it probably got rust or something. I don't know why I remember specifically the version of my house of when I was like 6. It was a lot more green. We had a garden and stuff for vegetables. It was a lot different from how it looks now. But not necessarily better. There was the wood cutter that scared the hell out of me. It didn't have any protection or anything, it was just a saw on a table laying there, covered in soft little wood, like, you know, the wood dust. I don't know how it's called. That was so tempting to touch, but the fear of the machine activating was too great. Let me look up real quick how is it called in English. Sawdust. It looked so fluffy. Only the roof is missing and the sides. Oh god, I just saw in the background the whole house to clean. Parkour! Are we gonna get another message at the second star? I want to know more of the lore. Also, is there actually fish in the pond? Isn't it empty now? So it actually looks like a crater now. Okay, this side looks done. Hup. Now there is the middle segment that is not clean. So it's a little hard to keep the balance. It keeps slipping off. Ta-da! That should all be done, hopefully. I'm still very wary of the birdhouse that made the game crash in the test. I was thinking when to put all of the cards in the binder I got, and in which order, if by rarity or by following the guide. Should I leave the slots empty for the other cards that we will get or not? Also, 100 cards is a lot less than what I expected for a full set. I think we might have gotten a lot of double with 600. Or could it be that since the 4 rarity are so rare, you're gonna get a lot of 0 and 1s and choose? So then it would be wiser for a full collection to just buy the 4 stars and sell the doubles. Also, I haven't forgotten we also need to wash the flowers. But now I'm on this, so I'm gonna finish it. A lot of people don't understand collectionists. They think it's a waste of space and time. But I like to collect stuff. It makes me happy. Just like some people are happy reading. I'm happy opening cards and putting them in order by color, number, rarity, and all of that. Personal preference too. Trying to go behind the thing. How do I reach it? Haha. Oh. No. I'll figure it out later. Speaking of reading, I have a lot of reading to do, but my brain just doesn't want to. Like, even if I read something, I don't retain it, so there is no point doing it until I have enough mental space to retain information, which sucks. That's another reason why I wanted to read aloud my book for the people that also don't want to read, so that they have an audiobook to listen to it. And also because it would help the reader to understand what I meant when I wrote something. Like the dialogue especially. Or is it too self-centered, like here I dubbed my book, ho ho, and divided it in chapters, ho ho ho. It's so silly. And I could make each video one chapter and then the compilation of the whole book in a single long video. Because sometimes you want videos to be shorter so you can watch them quickly. And sometimes you just want to have a longer video playing in the background. I don't know, I don't want to sound so self-centered. While most of the times it's just doing things. If people want to listen to it, fine. If people don't want to, it's just gonna sit there. Oh no, the birdhouse. I'm gonna lose my money if the birdhouse makes my game crash. Okay, we're done with it. Could have swore I saw a little bit of orange on the birdhouse, but it must have been a trick of the light. Also, it's so sad the English version of the book, the printed one, has so many typos. Because for some reason Alexander Sandelli pronouns kept switching. Because in Italian you attach them at the end of the word. So like talk to her becomes parlale. It's a single word. Hey Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. There we go, another job assignment. Lovely. While in English, pronouns get tangled when his monotone voice told her that he loved her, and there is so many pronouns and most of them are inverted because his voice becomes her feeling, and I got mixed up. And for some reason, I trusted that 2018 me got them corrected and sent them to print without triple checking. My bad. It would have been better if there was no gender at all and everyone was it-like things. I remember my elementary teacher got really upset because I kept calling people it. And she was like, that's a huge mistake, that's so rude. But I just didn't get it. There was no malice behind it, just laziness to not have to think about which pronoun to use. Like sometimes you don't need to mistake maliciousness for just being absolutely dumb. Cleaning the rocks, The warden of what? A park? A walk in the park? Also, since we are only halfway this, I will say we could actually stop after we are done and chit-chat a little bit until 9 and then go make dinner. It looks like it's dubbing. This is the kind of game that would be perfect to listen podcast while playing. Or like also playing the game itself and listening to someone wash their own. Like a parallel playing. I sometimes do that. When I play something, I watch someone play the same thing. Oh no, there is also in the middle of the rocks. Also, I hope I don't look bored because I'm just relaxed. And I got a bit of a resting, boring face, I suppose. Give me the lore, game! I want the lore! The lore! Also, my neighbors probably hate me because I sing the whole day for any stupid reason. I'm taking a shower, I sing. I'm cooking, I sing. I'm getting dressed for work, I sing. I still think it's better than just the upstairs neighbor screaming at her kids. That lady sucks. Like a lot. She's the kind of person that thinks if I scream louder, they are gonna do what I say. As long as I don't look stupid as we power wash, I'm fine with looking bored. And the thing is, I'm not even that obsessed with my appearance, but I like to look good. Or at least attempt to. It's a bit of self-love, you know? Also, I hate these rocks so much. Oh, I forgot to do the stairs. I didn't even realize. Yeah, it's because they connect to the upper side of the lake, so I'm gonna keep them for later. Halfway power washing. So an actual level is gonna be this long. Like half an hour-ish. So I don't think a stream can have more than 2 levels at a time. For your streams in Nepal, how many levels did you do with your girlfriend? I remember seeing the bouncing castle at some point. Or maybe it was just a normal castle. A couple. So I thought. We can come back to the rocks later. I wanna move on. I like to think of myself as a pretty methodical person. Like we did that wall in order and then we moved on to all of the items and then we go back up there. Ding. Ding ding. I don't think that side is clean though. Yeah, if they are like 1 hour each, we can do a 4-hour stream with some yapping and get a couple of levels done easy. And in the middle of the week, maybe 1.5. Because usually I require around 6 hours of sleep every day. Like tonight I slept 7, which was delightful. And then I napped between 2 and 3 p.m. after lunch. Then we got to open the Pokemon cards and the Genshin cards, and here we are. Here we are in the future. I haven't drawn. Oh. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper show, and there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. So my dream RV at the auctions all creamy, like a toffee pie on wheels. Do people actually like toffee? I personally don't. Which is weird because I love caramel, but toffee? Ugh. I wouldn't know whether to drive or lick it. Unfortunately, it sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. There is some people that are attracted to cars. So, you do you, my man. You can have all the toffee in the world. And besides, I usually prefer softer food, like candy, like the sugary one. Also, yesterday for dinner I had the best kebab I haven't had in some time. Because I don't go in the center anymore as often, and I went to my favorite place, and it was still good. Is it not done? What am I missing? Maybe some little corner up there. Okay. Yeah, but that was the roof. Where is the body of the house missing? I don't know. Well, on to the final part. Should I just do this? Nice. Get that pole clean. And then we go back on the floor. But yeah, before when I was talking about putting the cards into the binder, what I was actually thinking about is putting all of the new keychains in their respective boxes. And also, I don't remember if I already talked about it, but Ami Shop happened. And when I came back from the Christmas vacations, my bag opened and all of the keychains got mixed up. So imagine a whole luggage full of something like 300 keychains that previously were divided by fandom, size, or whatnot, and now they are all jumbled together. My little OCD heart cries. That's dirt. Get out of there. Cannot tell when it actually cleans or not. But anyway, it shouldn't be an activity that takes more than a couple of hours to fix. But the issue is I still need to finish the new keychains. And 2-3 whole hours are a lot of time to waste. Considering the deadline is next Sunday. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened because I dropped the luggage and all of the containers opened at the same time. So it was kind of like that. I just grabbed them and put them back inside the luggage, but the damage was done. You can draw a little meme about it if you want to. I remember the very first time when we played Bloodborne, lovely Marg made the memes that I still have on my computer of my character and the doll, and my character and Phase 2 Gascoigne, which still, it's the very first run ender for the no death run. The first death, it's always a Gascoigne Phase 2. Why? I don't know. Maybe my heart isn't into it just yet. Like it's too close at the start of the run and the first boss just mercilessly kills. And I forgot to post the photo I took of my nails on your server. I wanted to show them off. Because I feel like she did a pretty good job with the nails. And I don't know why that manicure shop has such low reviews. Maybe they are a little slow, but if the result is good, why do you care? Which they look fantastic, by the way. It's a little French. I like more natural looks for nails, nothing too extravagant or anything. Oh lord, the pit was also supposed to be cleaned? I didn't know that. I just thought it was darker. Like, you know, those people that think they have dark fissures and then it's just dirt. Looks like you're almost done. My girl can't wait to get out there. By your girls, you mean your daughters or your dogs? Because even if it was dirty, you could have like cleaned it yourself or something. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, that the fissures in between tiles, people think they have them black and instead it's just grime. Gross. There we go. But it still says it's dirty. Okay. Now there is the other side of the fence. Oh no, there was also the back here. Didn't see that. Also, I got a little duster to clean the Mesmer figurine because it kept getting dust under the helmet, and now I can clean it without risking damaging it. I will never. And even if I did, I will buy a new one. Also, I'm not the kind of person that buys figurines and keeps them in boxes. I want to see them, I want to display them, I want to play with them. And most importantly, I want them close. The box in which Mesmer came, haha, I actually use it as my glasses holder. Because it's the perfect height that I cannot lean on it. And the previous table where I put my glasses was too low, and sometimes I would elbow my glasses by accident. And people keep telling me to just get the lens that you put on the eye, but I would rather not say that have to put on lens, to be honest. Imagine having to pay to see. Yeah, we should be definitely be done by 9. We are almost done. Didn't see that one. Also, this is the kind of gameplay that I would have loved to see in this game. Leaving as little as possible things behind. Not necessarily being as fast as you can, but as efficient as you can. Also, I saw one of the games in my library update, and I was like, oh, we should play that next. And then I forgot what it was. What is unpacking? We could play that next in on a middle of a day stream, because I feel like it's gonna be a very short game, like an hour or 2 long, which is not ideal for a Saturday. On your last break. Nice. With the time savings, you should stop around my 11 p.m., which is in a couple of hours. And I still can't believe they make you work on Saturdays with no extra pay. That sucks. That's so rude. One could say it's even homophobic. thing. Yeah, but like it's weekend. Also, we should definitely get a game that has a lot of voice acting, because I miss reading out loud games and just chilling. The only day. I suppose you're right that some works don't care if it's like Sunday or Saturday. I'm gonna assume more jobs with responsibility, like nurses and help, have a lot of shifts. But still, it depends on how many available there is. You know, there is not a lot of jobs that I would have loved to do, but something that I regret slightly is not getting a degree that would have allowed me to become an archivist, like in a library. Or apparently you need a degree also to work at the post office, which, man, I would have rocked at a post office. And given the ability of people to sign off packages, I'm not gonna say I will do a better job, but I will definitely care a lot more about it. Like, those people have degrees? Really? A degree in rudeness, perhaps. See, I'm perfectly fit to work at the post office. So why is the bottom of the table not clean? What am I missing? Maybe the table counts as a whole, so I need to clean also the top of it. Or maybe even the umbrella. Ella, eh. Yeah, it did. Then there is gonna be the garden pole. The parasol pole. This is the thing Daniel didn't want to use because it was pink. The famous pink parasol. Also, the amnesia tag on Tumblr is incredibly busy these days. Never seen that many posts from new people in the fandom. They really make me want to join back. Only I had the time. Oh yeah, I need to clean up the up part. Up. Almost. Who needs stools? I can jump on things. Also 99%. Is this the last thing to clean? It would be a dream if it was. A dream come true? Question mark? No. There's still one thing. Somewhere. Step edgings, I knew that. Step walls. Toy car seat. Okay. Oop. This one I knew it was here, but I don't know how to reach it. It was the ones below. Toy car seat. Okay. Step edgings are still not done. Some of the cushions here. I don't see orange. Also, these things are incredibly difficult to clean. Oh, there's something that is a 70. Food shelves? What food? These ones? Oh yeah, I think I thought about them being dirty. But then I was like, no, it's just texture. I guess not. Okay. Then I need a barbecue patio and some fence posts. Patio, isn't this it? I don't see dirt though. Okay, if you say so. Step edgings, which ones? Steps. Oh, I see. Fence post. Which? There's not a lot of posts, but okay. Is this not the one? The one and Oni? There's not a lot of posts. I think it's one on the other side. How do I see which one is this? This one. But it looks clean to me. Okay. Hey Doc, call here, I got a job for you over the folks bungalow when you call fit eating. Let's see. So methodical. Ta-da! Doc, the yard looks fantastic! There are a couple of buddy mountaineers already clambering over that rock garden, and I intend to join them. Thanks again on a great job, and if I hear of anyone in need, I'll send them your way. Great. Oh, so we got choices. The amount of money is gonna be the length. So the next time we could do the bike first, because it's only 70 bucks, so it's gonna take half an hour. And then the bungalow, that since it's slightly more than this one, it's probably gonna take an hour or so. But I'm gonna end the VOD here. Thanks for watching.